Hi, welcome to my first ever YouTube video on this channel. Here I'll explain you what are the best AI image generation tools. AI image generation has exploded in the past 6 months. There are like couple of tools coming every week and popping up left and right. Maybe this video will help you decide which one is right for you. But first let's dive into where you can use an image generator. If you're already familiar with how to use an image generator and where to use it, please skip ahead. But yeah, AI image generators have gotten like super fancy and you can use them like at most every place, from creating say fun images for your friend's birthday to creating an ad creative that can be used to run like $1 million ads. So as you can see, this range is amazing. And now let's look at some of the best image generation tools out there. To start off with, let's start with Midjourney. Here Midjourney has one of the most unique aesthetics in the AI image generation space. They are also known for their massive Discord community. Previously, they were just on Discord, but now they have launched a web app where you can see most of the things can be generated via web app. Just give you an example of something that we would love to create on, say, Midjourney. Here, there are some settings where you can change the aspect ratio, maybe mode, some version in terms of the model that you want to use. Also there's personalization, which is not active on my plan for some reason, and then you can select how fast you want the image to go. So let's say we just go to standard and we just click hit generate. And yeah, I'll hope for it to come up. Yeah. So here are some of the images. These are good ones. So the advantage with Midjourney is that you have like a very massive Discord community, but the disadvantage is that most of the raw features, that is around aspect ratio, around styles, around personalization, can only be done on Discord with like special commands. So the learning curve is pretty steep, and most of us are not very comfortable with how to use Discord. So that is there. But overall the style is unique and how you want to go about it is unique. So yeah, maybe we can dive into the pricing of it. We go into say, oh yeah, perfect, yeah. So basically it gives you like $10, and in $10 you get around 200 images approximately with same commercial terms, and you can also top up anytime, and there are like three concurrent fast jobs. So that's there. Apart from that, it looks pretty standard. You can edit from here, which is not available in the monthly plan, but if you buy annually you get to edit and also personalize. And the images have like a unique taste to it. It's not very realistic like the other flux models that are out there, but yeah, it can do the trick for some of us. Next up we go to Playground. Playground has one of the unique approaches to design AI generation. It is mostly driven by templates. So if you have like a strict template, or if you like inspirations, this is like one of the best tools out there. So say we want to do a t-shirt. Say the best part here is you can be very specific as well as broad. So for example, say pet life t-shirt. The disadvantage of this is that you can't go beyond these templates. So for example, say we take this and we apply style and we say replace it with a donkey. Take some time. Yeah, but it works good in terms of the template. But now if you have to go and create an image without a template, it doesn't say start design from an imp. So most of it is around taking a template, selecting one of them, and then going. The disadvantage is most of the people will use these templates and most of your designs will look common. So that can be a hurdle. And how much does it charge you? It charges around $15 per month, and in that you get around 120 images every 3 hours. That's a lot of images if you look at the monthly plan. And we also have a daily plan, which is like a one-time purchase, and you can go about that. The next one that I really like is Visual Electric. Here you get more, how do you call it, enterprise friendly images that you can use in your business. So say for example, so you get like your mock-ups, your UI screens, your app screens, your business cards. So all of these images, pretty awesome. You can also get your influencers like this. So I think this would do the trick for most of the businesses out there. Also your visiting cards or any of those cards, greeting cards, even your product images. So they do very well on that. And let's try to create something. So for example, we'll copy the same prompt. Maybe try to do the same thing. And we do on canvas. Yeah, these were my previous images. I was trying this beforehand. And then you have a lot of themes. It can be like a photography, cinematic, fashion, flat design. You can also have like what type of art you want to have, and this does the work for you. And then you can just, it's selected standard. You also can select the color palette. So I'll go with green. And you can also select the aspect ratio. They've kept it super simple. And you can just select one image for now. And you can click hit go. The major advantage here is, if you are a business, this can be super helpful for your product photography or any such use case, compared to Playground, where if you're template driven, you can go to Playground.ai. And if you're like a very general purpose character creation, anime, or more like art creation, you can go to Midjourney. The fourth tool I would like to cover is Bundled.ai. This is something we have built in-house, and what this does is it basically aggregates all of these image models out there into like one, and gives you like all other tools, and that's why it's called like bundled, where we have bundled most of these tools. And how we want to go about this is, we have like aggregated multi-model text to image here. Just play around with this for you. And we have kept the UI super simple. So for example, dock surfing, and we have kept everything in the UI itself. So you can like select the number of images. You can also select aspect ratio. So for example, if I want to do an Insta story, I can do this. And say if I'm not good with my prompt, I can also enhance my prompt right here. So yeah, so it's the same prompt, but like slightly more enhanced, so that the quality improves. And also I can give like a get an overview of what I want. So for example, if I don't want a golden retriever and I want, say, a Labrador, I can do that. This gives me like an inspiration of what to like think. Also now we have like the best models out there. So for example, Flux, Ideogram, Luma, OpenAI, Recraft. So all of these are here. What you can do is you can just select one of them and you can select create. The best part about this is basically you can also compare. So you can take the same prompt, select, oh, that's a good image, and you get it in the aspect ratio that you selected. So you don't have to be like Midjourney, where you have to remember all the commands, and then you can do it right from the UI. And also the best part is you can compare. So for example, if I feel like, oh, Flux didn't do a good job, and then I want to do OpenAI, I can just select that and hit create with the same prompt. So now I get, as a marketer or as a creator, I get an option to choose from like different images with like different styles, and then that becomes like an easy decision for me to use an image, particularly depending on my use case. Oh, so yeah, this is OpenAI, this is Flux. Flux is more realistic, and this is much better. So I'll go for Flux, and yeah, you can download it in like whichever format and go for it. The fifth platform that I want to discuss is Google's Gemini. So So here what happens is this has created like a massive storm on Twitter right now. It's very new, so I'm not sure about the pricing here, and it's right now free because it's experimental, but you can like have a look. As of now it's super cheap, plus it's backed by Google, so there's like a lot of things. And the best part here is you can like edit the image. So for example, you say dog surfing and you create an image. So it's a multi-modal setup, so you have to mention what your output should be, like an image, text. Okay, so it did a very, I would say, bad job. But what happens here is you can download the image, and then when you want to upload a file, you can edit the same image and say replace the dog with a cat. So I think the image editor is best in Google AI Studio, where you can actually upload your assets and then ask them to edit it. Whereas you can use Bundled to like compare outputs, and you can use Visual Electric for your mockups, and you can use Playground for your templates, and Midjourney for say anime or character building. I think this gives you a clearer picture on what are the pros and cons of each tool, and hopefully this will be helpful for you. So stay tuned for more AI designing videos. Thank you.